Welcome to the podcast, where a passion meets purpose and limits are challenged. I'm your host, Eleonora Gendelman. Let's start bending reality. Right now, in this moment, you have the ability to change your life. But to do that, you need to understand what's holding you back. There are 5 things that might be controlling your life without you even realizing it. And today we're going to talk about those things and how to break free from their grip. First, let's talk about your thoughts. Your thoughts are like a soundtrack playing in your head all day long. They shape how you see the world and how you see yourself. But most of those thoughts are not even yours. They are old programs, beliefs you picked up from your parents, your teachers, your friends, or society. And many of those thoughts are negative. I'm not good enough, I can't do that, things never work out for me. Does it sound like your soundtrack? These thoughts are keeping you stuck. They are limiting what you think is possible for your life. But you don't have to listen to them. You can choose new thoughts, positive thoughts, empowering thoughts that support the life you want to create. Every time you catch yourself thinking a negative thought, stop. Take a deep breath and replace it with a positive one. I'm capable. I can learn and grow. Good things are coming my way. It might feel weird at first, even fake, but keep doing it. You are literally rewiring your brain, creating new neural pathways. And over time, those new thoughts will become your default. You'll start to see opportunities where before you only saw obstacles. The second thing that might be controlling your life are your emotions. Emotions are not bad. They are a natural part of being human. But many of us are addicted to our emotions, especially the negative ones. We get a rush of stress hormones when we are angry or anxious, and our bodies become used to that. We start to crave it even though it doesn't feel good. It just feels familiar. But you're not your emotions. You are the awareness behind your emotions. You can observe them without becoming them. Next time you feel a strong emotion, do not try to push it away. Instead, step back and watch it. Where do you feel it in your body? What thoughts are connected to that emotion? Observe without judgment. This practice of mindfulness breaks the cycle of reacting to your emotions. It gives you space to choose how you want to respond on purpose, not to react. And when you do this consistently, you will find that you are no longer at the mercy of your emotional state. You are in control. The third thing that might be controlling your life is your habits. We are creatures of habit. Our brains love routines because they are efficient. But not all habits serve us well. Maybe you have a habit of hitting the snooze button instead of getting up early to meditate, or a habit of scrolling through social media instead of working on your goals. These small daily choices add up over time, shaping the course of your life. The good news is you can change your habits. It starts with awareness. Pay attention to what you do on autopilot throughout the day. Then choose one habit you want to change. Start small. If you want to exercise more, do not try to go from 0 to an hour at the gym every day. Start with 5 minutes of stretching each morning. Make it so easy you can't say no. Then, link your new habit to something you already do consistently. For example, after I brush my teeth, I will do 5 minutes of stretching. This is called habit stacking, and it's a powerful way to build new routines. It takes time to form a new habit. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate small victories, and if you slip up, do not beat yourself up. Just get back on track the next day. Over time, these new habits will become automatic and create for you the life that you want. The fourth thing that might be controlling your life is your environment. Your physical surroundings have a huge impact on your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. If your space is cluttered, your mind will feel the same way. If you are constantly surrounded by negative people, their energy will affect you. Take a look around you. Does your environment support the person you want to become? If not, it's time to make some changes. Clear out physical clutter. It will clear your mind. Surround yourself with things that inspire you. Books, art, nature, and most importantly, be mindful of the people you spend time with. Are they lifting you up or dragging you down? You do not have to cut people out of your life, but you can choose to spend more time with those who support your growth. If you can't change your environment, change how you respond to it. Create a bubble of positive energy around you. Be the change you want to see. The fifth and final thing that might be controlling your life is your past. Many of us are living in reaction to our past experiences. We are so focused on avoiding past pain that we miss out on present opportunities. Or we are trying to recreate past pleasures instead of being open to new experiences. But here's the truth. The past only exists in our mind. It's a story we tell ourselves, and we can choose to tell a different story. Instead of seeing your past struggles as limitations, see them as lessons that have made you stronger. Instead of focusing on past mistakes, focus on what you learned and how you've grown. Every morning when you wake up, you have a choice. You can live in the past or you can create your future. Choose to create. Set your intention for the day. Visualize the life you want to live. Feel the emotions of already having what you desire. This isn't just positive thinking. It's programming your brain and your body for success. Let's bring this all together. Your thoughts, emotions, habits, environment, and relationship with your past. These are 5 things that might be controlling your life, but they do not have to. You have the power to take control. Start becoming aware. Notice your thoughts, observe your emotions, pay attention to your habits. Look at your environment with fresh eyes. Become curious how you relate to your past, then make a commitment to change. Choose one area to focus on first. Maybe it's replacing negative self-talk with positive affirmations, or starting a daily meditation practice to manage your emotions, or creating a morning routine that sets you up for success. Whatever you choose, approach it with curiosity and compassion. This isn't about forcing yourself to change through willpower. It's about understanding yourself better and making choices that align with who you truly are and who you want to become. Change doesn't happen overnight. It's a process. There will be setbacks and challenges along the way. But each time you choose a positive thought over a negative one, each time you respond to an emotion with awareness instead of reactivity, each time you stick to a new habit, you are rewiring your brain. You are becoming a new version of yourself. And here's the amazing thing. As you change yourself, you change your life. When you shift your inner world, your outer world shifts to match it. You'll start to attract different opportunities, different people, different experiences. Things that seemed impossible before will start to feel within reach. This is the power of neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to change and adapt throughout your life. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every action you take is shaping your brain. You are not stuck with the brain you were born with, or with the one you've created through past experiences. You can create new neural pathways at any age, at any stage of your life. But it requires consistent effort. It's like working out. You don't get fit by going to the gym once. You need to show up consistently, push yourself a little bit each time, and trust the process. The same is true for rewiring your brain. You need to practice new thought patterns, new emotional responses, new habits every day. It might sound like a lot of work, and it is. But consider the alternative. If you do not consciously choose how you want to think, feel, and act, you are letting your unconscious programming run your life. You are living on autopilot, repeating the same patterns over and over again. Is that really living, or is it just existing? You were born to thrive, not just survive. You were born to create, to grow, to evolve. You have unique gifts to share with the world. But to do that, you need to break free from these 5 controlling factors. You need to become the author of your own life story. Imagine waking up each morning with a sense of purpose and excitement. Imagine facing challenges with confidence, knowing that you have the inner resources to handle whatever comes your way. Imagine living each day fully present, not trapped in regrets about the past or worries about the future. This isn't just a fantasy. It's possible for you right now, in this moment. But you have to make a choice. Are you going to keep living the same way, hoping things will magically get better? Are you ready to take control of your life? If you're ready, here's what I want you to do. Start small. Choose one area to focus on: your thoughts, emotions, habits, environment, or relationship with your past. Set an intention to make a change in that area. Be specific about what you want to do differently. Then commit to taking action every day for the next week. It doesn't have to be a big action. Remember, small steps lead to big changes. Maybe you'll spend 5 minutes each morning writing down positive affirmations or practice meditation, or declutter one small area of your life. Whatever you choose to do it consistently and pay attention to how you feel as you do it. Notice the small shifts in your energy, your mood, your outlook on life. At the end of the week, reflect on what you've learned. What worked well? What was challenging? How can you build on this experience? Then set a new intention for the next week. Maybe you will continue with the same focus area, or maybe you'll choose a different one. The important thing is to keep moving forward, keep growing, keep evolving. As you do this work, remember to be kind to yourself. Change isn't always easy. There will be days when you slip back into old patterns. That's okay. It's part of the process. Do not use it as an excuse to give up. Instead, see it as an opportunity to practice self-compassion and recommit to your goals and celebrate your successes, no matter how small they might seem. Every positive choice you make is a victory. Every time you catch yourself in a negative thought and choose a positive one instead, celebrate. Every time you respond to a challenging situation with awareness instead of reactivity, celebrate. Every time you follow through on a new habit, celebrate. The celebrations reinforce the new neural pathways. Over time, these new patterns will become your default way of living. As you continue on this journey of self-transformation, remember that you are not alone. We are all on this path together, all working to become the best versions of ourselves. Support each other. Share your experiences. Learn from each other and remember why you are doing this. It's not just about feeling better, being more successful, although those are certainly benefits. It's about becoming who you truly are. It's about fulfilling your potential. It's about creating a life that inspires you and others. You have greatness within you. You have the power to create extraordinary change in your life and in the world. But that power is only activated when you choose to use it. When you choose to take control of your thoughts, emotions, habits, environment, and relationship with your past. Change can be hard. You are listening to these words because part of you knows it's time for change. That part of you is ready. You don't have to do everything at once. In fact, trying to do too much too soon often leads to burnout and giving up. Instead, focus on progress, not perfection. Start with one small change. As you continue this process, you'll start to see connections between different areas of your life. You might notice that when you clean up your physical space, your mind feels clearer. Or that when you practice positive self-talk, you're more likely to stick to your new habits. This is because everything in your life is interconnected. Your thoughts influence your emotions, which influence your actions, which shape your environment, which reinforces your thoughts. It's a continuous cycle because everything is connected. A positive change in one area can create a ripple effect throughout your entire life. By focusing on one small change, you're actually setting in motion a much larger transformation. As you start to make changes in your life, you might encounter resistance, both from within yourself and from others. This is normal. In fact, it's a good sign. It means you are pushing beyond your comfort zone. Resistance often shows up as self-doubt or fear. You might hear a voice in your head saying, "Who do you think you are to want more out of life?" Remember, these are just thoughts or programs running in your brain. They are not the truth about who you are or what you are capable of. When you notice these thoughts, do not fight them. That only gives them more power. Instead, acknowledge them, thank them for trying to protect you. Then, choose to focus on your new empowering thoughts instead. External resistance might come up from people in your life who are used to you being a certain way. They might question your new choices or try to pull you back into old patterns. This doesn't mean they do not care about you. Often it's because your changes are making them uncomfortable, forcing them to look at their own lives. You do not need anyone's permission to grow and change. Be kind, but firm in your commitment to yourself and seek out people who support your growth. Surround yourself with those who inspire you, who challenge you to be your best self. We are all learning, all growing, all evolving together. Your efforts to improve your life contribute to the collective evolution of humanity. So, your journey isn't just about you, it's about all of us. Every time you choose a positive thought over a negative one, every time you respond to a situation with awareness instead of reactivity, every time you take action towards your goals, you are raising the vibration of the entire planet. You are more powerful than you realize. Your choices, your actions, your energy affect not just your life, but the lives of everyone around you. And those effects ripple out into the world in ways you might never see. It's about being part of the solution, part of the evolution of consciousness on this planet. You have everything you need within you right now. You do not need to wait for anything or anyone to start making positive changes in your life. The power is already yours. Change is a process, not an event. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate small victories. Learn from setbacks. Trust the process. Consistency is key. It's better to take small actions consistently than to make big changes that you can't sustain. Small steps taken consistently lead to big transformations over time. Your thoughts create your reality. Choose them wisely. Fill your mind with positivity. In show notes, you will find links to episodes featured and mentioned in this podcast, as well as meditations to support you in this process. If you would like to get more personal support, reach out and we can chat how I can help you on your journey. And now go out there and create the life you truly desire. Thank you for choosing yourself, doing the work, and creating change. Keep living with purpose.